What's up, O fans? Sean here from Olight USA, and we just released a couple weeks ago the brand new Ark Pro Series at our O Fan Day event in New York City.
Is anyone's first time in New York City? Anybody? Wow, that's awesome.
Now, the Ark Pro Series has been an incredible advancement for our flat design flashlights, but this is nowhere near the first one we produced. Now, I'm sure some of you haven't heard of the Ark Pro Series yet, and you're saying, hold on a second, I thought that was called the Arkfeld. Well, you're absolutely right. The Ark Pro is a name change. And the first one that ever came out, the first flat design flashlight from Olight ever, was the Arkfeld. And that came out in 2022, and that included a 1,000 lumen beam and a green laser. It was absolutely revolutionary for Olight because it allowed us to be able to have something that is more pocket friendly along with 4-digit lumens, which was pretty wild at the time in something that is that small. It also included a deep carry pocket clip, and it had our signature magnetic charging backed by our customer service team. So it was a fantastic release. But after that, we knew that the possibilities were endless with this flat form factor. After the initial Arkfeld success, we decided to change it up, and basically we took the exact same form factor, but instead of giving it a green laser, we gave it UV, because we did actually have a poll and we asked a lot of fans what would they like besides the green laser, and they said UV, which is one of the reasons why UV has come along with all the other iterations since the Arkfeld UV. And this light is, again, fantastic. All kinds of white light modes, amazing 1,000 lumen output out of this tiny little light, and you can flip the dial right over to UV. It also has a low battery indicator. Again, it's got the deep carry pocket clip, the magnetic charging, and it's backed by Olight's customer service. I mean, it's just, again, another amazing release, but you had to choose if you wanted the regular Arkfeld with the green laser, or you had to choose the Arkfeld UV with the UV. So we decided maybe we could just put all of it into one. Now, the original Arkfeld came out in 2022, and then the Arkfeld UV came out in early 2023. And then the Arkfeld Pro came out in late 2023. So that was actually a really exciting year for the Arkfeld because there were two major releases for this light in that year. Now, it is a major difference in terms of size because we had to make it bigger in order to get all three of the beams into one light. And on top of that, we needed to have a larger battery to support it. So that allowed us to put a 1,500 milliamp battery inside of the Arkfeld Pro, giving it the UV, the laser, and a 1,300 lumen white light compared to the 1,000 lumens of the Arkfeld UV. This larger platform allowed us to give this light so much more than previously, and people absolutely loved it. I mean, I've still got my poster right here, even though I will be changing it to the Ark Pro soon. I mean, this light went absolutely viral. We have sold almost 1 million units just on Amazon alone, and that doesn't include B2B, our own e-commerce platforms, and more. So this absolutely has been one of the most successful Olights ever. So that's why we needed to come out with more and more in this beautiful platform and really push the limits on what we could do in these small flat design lights. So the Arkfeld Pro came out in late 2023. So what was going on in 2024 last year? Well, most of the year we were coming out with new colorways and new materials for the Arkfeld Pro's platform. I mean, we just came out with this incredible light that was just revolutionary for the market. So, you know, all of those awesome colorways and everything that you've been seeing, that was most of 2024. But we had our O Fan Day event 2024 in September, and that is where we released the Arkfeld Ultra. And this had beefed up electronics. It has 1,400 lumens instead of 1,300. But the biggest innovation, and as you can see with the color of this, is OAL, which is Olight's own aluminum. Basically, it is much, much stronger than 6061 aluminum, which is what most flashlights are made out of, and even 7075, which is considered the highest grade aluminum that products are made out of today. So what does that mean? It means that the scratch resistance, the dent resistance, all of those things is going to be much better on the Ultra, this OAL material, compared to a typical 6061 or even 7075 aluminum flashlight. So we took a platform that was absolutely viral with the 3 different modes. We made it a little bit more powerful, and we made it out of a material that you can use year after year. You can drop it, you can scratch it, and it still will be pristine and look great. And I think that is a really, really cool innovation for this monumental platform. So we released the Arkfeld Ultra at our 2024 OFan Day event in Las Vegas. So it only made sense to release our new Ark Pro Series at our 2025 OFan Day, which again happened in Manhattan.
That's why today I am proud to introduce our newest flagship series, Ark Pro. All right.
Now, the Ark Pro isn't just one light. It's actually 3 different lights in quite a few different colors. The one that I love the most is the silver graphite right here, which is what is matching my shirt. And this one has so many innovations to it. Not only by the way that it looks, but the way that the switch feels. On top of that, it has a 205 meter beam distance spotlight, which is something that simply did not ever exist in any of the Arkfeld models. There simply just wasn't a spotlight, it was only flood. And on top of that, the Ark Pro also has a floodlight mode, which is something we're calling pure flood, where it doesn't even have a hotspot. It's just this beautiful ambient light that you can use to accomplish your daily tasks. And on top of that, we have UV, and there's 2 different levels of UV. There's a low and a high mode now. Now you're wondering, okay, well, what happened to the laser? Well, the laser is now on the side, and you can actuate the laser by pressing this little side button. You can even do momentary or constant on with that laser. Now what's really nifty is since the laser is on the side and it's not a part of the dial modes, you are able to use that laser with the 3 other modes. So what I'm gonna do is I'll basically turn it on spotlight, and then I'm going to turn the laser on. So there we have the 205 meter spotlight with laser. And then I can flip over to flood. And now I've got floodlight with laser. And then I can flip it over again. And then I've got UV with laser. So you've got 4 different modes. And then there's 3 modes that you can use with the laser. And these are all things that you really just couldn't accomplish with the previous Arkfeld series, along with the 2000 milliamp battery that's in here versus the 1500 previously. So you're getting 500 more milliamps with the battery, which is fantastic. It also has our big deep carry pocket clip that came over from the Arkfeld Ultra, which I love. It's got magnetic charging, but we also added Type-C charging. So now you don't have to carry around that magnetic charger. If you want, you can just use your phone charger to charge this bad boy up. And of course, it's backed by our lifetime warranty. Now that is the Ark Pro. We also have the Ark Pro Light, which has the floodlight, the UV, but also a red light. So this one doesn't have the laser, and this one doesn't have the spotlight. But the fact that you have a red light here with an Ark Pro model is fantastic. We've never had that before. Now we also have the Ark Pro Ultra, which of course is going to be made out of OAL, just like the Arkfeld Ultra. But this one is going to have even beefier performance. This one is going to have 1,700 lumens. Now what's crazy is the floodlight mode on here is done by the EIP1, which is Olight's newest self-developed LED. So if you want this LED with this perfect tint, beautiful, beautiful beam, really nice spill coming off of that, if you want that, you do need to get the ArkPro Ultra because this is the only light that has the EIP1 with that special LED. It also has something called the Arc Beat, which is a little heartbeat for your light, where it can symbolize all of the hours that you've used this light over time. And again, it's got our lifetime warranty. So what I like about this story and everything that I've said in this video is just the natural, just very nice evolution of the Arkfeld series. It wasn't like we just woke up and made the Ark Pro and made a whole bunch of different versions. We've been working on these flat design flashlights for years. And as you can see, each one that comes out adds more features, adds more things. And that gives me a lot of confidence with this series of products because of the fact that Olight has been working on it so hard for many, many years. I don't really want to buy a product from a company that just popped up out of nowhere and just was basically a gimmick to try and make some money. I want a product from a company that they have been working on and evolving for years and years to make a product that's truly like no other. And I think the Ark Pro Series is absolutely like that. Along with the lifetime warranty, the amazing community behind this brand, and all the awesome Olight fans that are online that are willing to talk with you. I mean, this brand has it all. I really, really love being a part of all this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I hope you guys love the Arkfeld series. If you could, if you're still watching this video, first off, thank you. Put a comment down below letting me know what is your first Arkfeld series light. Also, let me know if you've never gotten one before and you're excited to get your first Ark Pro. Just let me know down below. I'm excited to see your comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Sean from Olight USA, and we'll see you guys soon.